No matter how hard we try to avoid accidents or insurance scams, we can't control the actions of others, whether it's another driver making a reckless move or a pedestrian suddenly stepping into traffic. In just a split second, a normal drive can turn into a serious problem, and without evidence, the truth can easily be twisted. That's why a dashcam is no longer just a gadget, but a vital tool that protects you by showing exactly what really happened. In this episode, I'll be installing a 4K front dashcam seamlessly integrated into the rear view mirror housing of a Mercedes C-Class W205. The owner wanted a clean OEM-style installation with no visible wires and without a camera blocking the driver's view like most universal dashcams do. The entire installation takes no more than 20 minutes, making it an ideal DIY project. Let's get started and I'll show you exactly how it's done. This is the Mangoal Model B 4K front dashcam designed specifically for the Mercedes-Benz C-Class W205. This one comes in beige to match the factory mirror housing. Let me show you how to choose the correct version for your car. First, click the link in the description or the pinned comment, then select your vehicle's year, make, and model. This is the correct version for the car featured in this video. If you're unsure which housing you need, simply send a few photos of your factory mirror housing to the Mangoal team and they'll help you identify the correct compatible version. Once you've selected the right housing, add it to your cart and at checkout use my 10% discount code, which I negotiated exclusively for viewers of this channel. Let's take a look at everything that's included in the box. First, you'll find two A4 instruction sheets with information about the mobile app and some basic troubleshooting tips. Next is a very detailed user manual that covers everything from the box contents and technical specifications to camera operation, app setup, and all available features. Here we have the mirror housing with the 4K dashcam already integrated. The camera is protected by a small plastic cover to prevent any accidental damage during installation or handling. As you'll see later in this video, the mounting clips are identical to the factory housing, making the installation completely OEM. The camera is powered directly from the rain sensor using this wiring harness. This connector is for the optional GPS receiver if you'd like to install it on the dashboard. I won't be using it in this video. On the bottom of the housing, you'll find the power button, a capture button, a status LED, a reset button, and the microphone opening. On the right side, there's a microSD card slot. The 64GB microSD card is already included in the box. It's a simple push-to-eject slot just like the one on most smartphones. At the front, you'll find the camera lens protected by a removable protective film. This is the GPS receiver. My customer did not want to install it because he preferred to keep the dashboard completely clean, but it's included in the package along with its own user manual. Here we have the adapter that allows both the dashcam and factory rain sensor to be powered at the same time. I like to call it a Y adapter. The camera's power connector plugs in right here. There are only two remaining connectors. This one replaces the factory connector, and this is where the original rain sensor connector plugs in. And finally, we have a trim removal tool that we'll use to remove the original mirror housing. Now let's move on to the installation. I'll start by removing this small cover using the included trim removal tool. First, pull it downward until you can access these plastic retaining tabs. Use the trim removal tool to press the tabs inward. These are the retaining tabs I'm talking about. Simply press them in and gently pry the cover out. Removing the main mirror housing is incredibly easy, which is one of the things I love about Mercedes design. Just insert the trim removal tool along the sides and the housing will unclip almost immediately. Here's the original housing. As I mentioned earlier, it has exactly the same shape and mounting system as the Mangoal replacement. Here's a closer look so you can see where all the retaining clips are located. To disconnect the factory rain sensor connector, simply press the locking tab and pull the connector out. You can even do it with your fingers if you prefer. Next, plug the factory rain sensor connector into the female connector on the Y adapter. As you can see, the dashcam powers up immediately. Now all that's left is to connect the rain sensor using the remaining connector on the adapter, the one that's identical to the factory connector. It's very important to tuck all the excess wiring into the opening behind the mirror housing inside the headliner. Otherwise, the cables may prevent the housing from clipping back into place, which can waste a lot of unnecessary time. The main housing is now fully clipped into position, and I'm really happy with the OEM fit and finish. All that's left is to reinstall the small cover. Simply press it into place and it'll snap back in. Now let's set up the mobile app. Download the Skycam app from either Play Store or App Store. With the ignition turned on, search for the Wi-Fi network broadcast by the dashcam. The default Wi-Fi password is from 1 to 8. This is the network you're looking for, although the name may vary slightly depending on the camera model. Once you're connected, go back to the Skycam app and the camera will be detected automatically. From here, you can access the live view and switch to full screen mode for a better preview. On the home screen, you can start or stop recording, enable or disable the microphone, and capture still photos at any time. Open the camera files section to access all the videos and photos stored on the camera. The snapshots folder contains all the photos you've captured. The locked folder stores emergency recordings that won't be overwritten if the camera detects an impact. If you power the camera using a hardwire kit connected to the fuse box or an OBD power adapter, you'll find the videos in the parking folder. Mangoal also sells this kind of adapters. From the camera files menu, you can play back videos, capture screenshots, or download recordings directly to your phone, where they'll be saved to your photo gallery. Even though the files are recorded in 4K, they transfer surprisingly quickly over Wi-Fi. In the settings menu, you'll find plenty of customization options. You can change the photo and video resolution, adjust the recording length, and configure many other camera settings. Now, let's see how the camera performs in different lighting conditions. As you've seen throughout the installation, one of the biggest advantages of this system is its OEM appearance. This camera is perfectly integrated into the factory mirror housing with no visible wires and no bulky accessories hanging from the windshield. Installation is also much easier than with a universal dashcam. Since the camera draws power directly from the rain sensor, there's no need to run cables to the fuse box or use an OBD power adapter if you don't need parking mode. The end result is a clean, factory-looking installation that blends in perfectly with the interior. In my opinion, it's well worth the price. If you're interested in this dashcam, you'll find the purchase link in the description and the pinned comment below. Don't forget to use my 10% discount code to save some money on your order. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps support my work and allows me to keep making videos like this one. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.